Alexander off in the Makers 46 mile. Alakazam, and Gentleman's Kitten, and also Za Approval. These three all showing some early speed as the field heads for the first turn. Alakazam, the long shot outward from the rail with Za Approval there toward the inside, contesting the top spot. Gentleman's Kitten caught wide around the first turn, goes into third position out toward the center of the course, and then Wise Dan in fourth right behind that trio under a firm hold here early as the field hits the backstretch, just a length and a half off the lead as Gentleman's Kitten moves up from the far outside now to take the top spot. Lochte is next to last early on, and Kagan, the trailer, 23 and 4/5 seconds, the time for the opening quarter. Gentleman's Kitten, center of the course, leads it by a head. Alakazam now moves up, gets the lead at next. Za Approval right there, but third down toward the inside. Wise Dan in the clear, fourth up on the outside, into the far turn. Lochte is there in between horses, looking for some running room now, and Lochte starts to move up from fifth to fourth to third. Is caught between horses. Wise Dan is there toward the far outside. Lochte and Wise Dan moving as a team midway on the final turn, past Alakazam, who's now in third. Gentleman's Kitten fourth. Kagan swings wide in fifth. Za Approval has gotten the shuffle to last. Lochte, the leader. Wise Dan, though, pokes ahead in front, coming to the eighth pole. Long shot. Kagan is third, but 4 lengths away. Wise Dan, final furlong of the Makers 46 mile. Jean Velasquez checks back over his shoulder, keeps an eye on Kagan, who goes to second. Wise Dan chased to the line by Kagan, but it's career win number 20 for the 7-year-old. The two-time horse of the year, Wise Dan, wins it. He's back.
The reigning two-time horse of the year, victorious in his 2014 debut.
Kicks off this year's campaign the way he ended last year's campaign. He looked good, strong effort, backed 4 or 5 wide into the second turn. More workmanlike than spectacular, but a great starting point. What do you think, Andy?
I think it's actually a better performance than it might even look when you think about how early he moved in this race. And the horse who was sitting well back in last was the one who came running at the end. Wise Dan really ran very impressively, and it bodes well for the rest of the year.
Great place to get his year kicked off. From a former trainer's standpoint, I like the race that Wise Dan gave Charlie Lopresti today. Remember, he's been training here at Keeneland through the harsh winter. He hasn't had the luxury of training in South Florida, probably an interrupted workout pattern coming into this race. He's going to improve a ton out of it.
And you saw John Velasquez measured there looking back. An easy victory here from Wise Dan. Victorious in his comeback here for his 7-year-old campaign. What about his trainer, Charles Lopresti? He was a little unsure if his champion was ready for the return.
You know, I was able to get some short breezes in him and then some longer breezes, and his last 3 breezes are what really turned him on. But I didn't think I had him tight enough, you know, and that's what I told Johnny. I would have liked to have had a couple more. But the old timers say a race is worth 5 works, and, you know, now I'm where I need to be with him.
No, I was talking to Charlie before the race, and he says, I don't know if I have him really tight, so you make sure you save some horse for the end. And I want to make sure that I get him back the first part of the race and get him to relax, and then try to make a one run with him, and just the way he did it.
So a fantastic start for the two-time reigning horse of the year in his 2014 campaign as he eyes a three-peat. The Jockey Club Tour on Fox continues right after this.